Junkers, this is Kathy. Thanks for coming to my channel. Today I'm starting a new challenge. It'll be a tagged deck challenge. And what that means is a card somehow incorporated into a tag. And I'm going to try to do the whole deck. I hope that you join me. It'll probably be around once a week, maybe twice a week. So stick with me. I think it'll be a lot of fun. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to coat my tag with some Mod Podge. And I was inspired to do a deck challenge by Shanuki's channel. I love her channel. You'll come up with some amazing ideas by watching her work. And so check her out. It's kind of fun. Okay. I'm getting a very thin layer on here. Normally I'd be using a better brush, but I left my brushes out with the water. You know what happened is I keep them in a little like Chinese food container of water, and didn't realize my kitty cats were drinking the nasty water in there. So needless to say, I now have dry paint brushes. Luckily the kitties didn't get sick. But that's kind of what happened. So I'm just putting this over wherever I see spots that need a covering. And then I'm going to put a very thin layer over it as well. And I like putting something in the background like this. It just gives the tag some dimension. And I don't even mind if it gets scrunched up like it is over here a little. And then I'm going to cut off the excess and leave it to dry. I love decorating and using cards in my work. And what's nice about a deck of cards is, you know, you can get them at the dollar store for $1. Well, $1.25 now. And then you have a whole lot of fun with them for a very low price. Okay, I'm going to just set this aside to dry. I'm going to work on my card. So on my card, I am going to put some Mod Podge on here as well. I'm actually going to put a piece of cardstock underneath this. Whoop. And then I'm going to take some book page, and I'm going to use that in the background. And I don't want to cover the whole card. I do like it to show that it's a card still, although I am going to cover most of it. Then after I do that, I'm going to take this piano paper. This is player piano paper I get. Jackson. And put a little bit of that. Sorry about my poochie barking. There he goes. I love the way the piano paper looks. Okay. Cover the whole thing. And I'm going to dry that. Okay. And I'm going to cut off the excess. Oops. Okay, and now I'm going to take some Distress ink and I'm going to add some blue. I'm going to plop it on my glass mat, and I'm also going to add a little bit of walnut stain. I'm going to take my card and do that, and also going to add some water to it. It looks like the brown didn't get in there at all. But that's okay, I'll make up for that later. I'm going to dry it once again. Okay, then I'm going to take a paper towel and just blot it a bit. Oh, I like that. It gave it kind of a blurry effect. Let me grab my vintage photo. Perfect. Cut this off, or I can tear this off. There we go. Okay, now the fun starts. I'm not quite sure how I want to decorate it yet. I want to keep it in mind over here. So, let me see what I've got. I have some peoples. Oh, I love these gals. Okay. So let's see. I have some scraps. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to add some texture. So I'm going to use this grit paste. It's translucent, and a stencil. I kind of like this one. I'm going to put a little bit down towards the bottom. And then we'll move it up towards the top. If you've never tried using some of Tim Holtz's, and there's other people that make them, his texture paste, and try using stencils, they're a lot of fun. Honestly, I never thought I'd be able to use them, just because I'm not so adept that way. But since I tried it, I haven't looked back. It's just a lot of fun, and it adds so much interest to your work. And I'm actually then, I shouldn't have cleaned it. I'm going to add the same texture so there's some cohesion on this one. And that'll do that. So it's Distress Grit Paste, and I got translucent. And they have it in white. I probably would actually prefer white. Then it's just easier to see when it dries, and then it's easier to color. But it's fine. Okay. Put that back on where it belongs. Okay, and I'm going to dry this. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to add a little black, if I can open it. There we go. This looks like it's all dried out. Or it doesn't look like it's black. Let's try this walnut stain again and see what happens. No. Nope. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. I want it to look kind of old and yucky. I'm going to use that same technique over here. Whoop. That wasn't a good idea. It's not dry yet. Okay, never mind about that. Okay, I think that will do there. Now I can go in. I wanted to add this because I want the ladies to be sitting on something. So we'll use that. Should I have them like that? Like that. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, I think I can go with that. Where's my little, over here. On a little piece of chain. Just a little piece. We can take this and cut it. Just gonna cut that off. And they're here. And I'm gonna dangle this down the side. Take some glue. Actually going to glue the edge of this. Just like that. And just like that. I'm going to keep pressing down, and I'm going to dry it. Okay, I'm going to put these ladies down. Okay, and I do want a little piece of fabric, just a tad. I always like my focal point to be off center a little bit. I don't know why I always do that. It just seems like that's where it should go. I kind of wish I had taken like an art class to teach me about that. Focal points. I kind of read some stuff, saw some stuff on YouTube. I'm just going to put that right there. And it talked about, the YouTube channel talked about contrast and repetition. But I kind of like that. And I kind of like this little thing. Traveler. And nice to have a little color. A little color. There's a little color. Oh, I like that. And then it's going to go on here and get off some of this stuff that wasn't dry. There you go. That's butter. And let me try a little of that same blue that I used, just to tie them together a little bit. want to think on how I can use this. It would be cool to have something on this one where she's putting her arm. Let's see. It could be a piece of lace. That would work. Like that. Crud it up a little bit. Yeah. That'll work. And, uh-oh, that won't dry yet. Always do that. Could kick myself. I gotta learn to be patient. Okay, and then I'll put it on this way. Cute. I like it. Now, let's add some goodies to this. I like the stamp. And perhaps a saying. Let's see what our saying should be. How about anticipation? I don't know. That just seems like that's what they would be saying. N T and T S E P T I O N. Anticipation. And then cut. Okay, I like that. It goes up here, but let me I forgot to put the hole in this. And still need something, something. Let's see. Not that I'm trying to cover up that mess at the top, but that might be what I'm trying to do. Yeah, put it over the card a little bit. Originally, I was going to make it so that the card was removable, but yeah. A little farther up. And some down here. And we'll cut it like this. And it needs something round. Yes, I found something. Just need a little connector. I'm gonna try something. I need something that's going to make the cards stand out. So I think there's just too much. Let me see if I tone down that color, if that helps. I'm not sure it will. Maybe, you know, it's those things where you keep going and going and you should have stopped like forever ago. I'm going to try to just come in with the crayon. Yeah, I think that helped a little bit. I need to make it a little thicker. I don't know. What do you think? I kind of like it, but I think it's missing something. Well, well, let me put a piece of ribbon in the hole. Okay. It's kind of interesting. I'm not crazy about it, but it's kind of interesting, is all I can say. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you join me for episode 2 of my tagged deck challenge. And you all have a great week. Take care. Bye.